Good evening, class 7. As you know, we discussed in the last class that nephron are the functional unit of kidney, and in nephron the formation of urine takes place in three steps, that is filtration, reabsorption and secretion. Filtration means that as the sieve is used to filter the tea leaves from the tea, similarly, this glomerulus acts as sieve and helps in filtration of the blood. So blood will enter into the glomerulus, it will get filtered there, and the filtrate which is produced, it will flow through the three tubules, that is PCT, loop of Finlay and DCT. So the first step, filtration, is taking place in the glomerulus. The second, which is reabsorption, it takes place in these three tubules, that is PCT, loop of Finlay and DCT. That is, reabsorption means whatever useful substances are still there in the filtrate, it is reabsorbed from it for the utilization of different body parts. And further secretion, the last step, that is elimination of the final urine out through the collecting duct. So through the diagram I am going to explain it now. So let's first draw the diagram of nephron. So this is the efferent arteriole, which is thicker than the efferent arteriole, and this is the glomerulus. Now this is the Bowman's capsule here in orange. Glomerulus is inserted into a cup-like shaped structure. This is Bowman's capsule. Further, it is led into a tube or a tubule. This is PCT. And there is a loop. This loop is known as loop of Finlay. Further, it will go to another tube, that is DCT, and this tube is going to end into a tree-like structure known as collecting duct. So I am explaining you the flow of blood. So as I said that efferent arteriole is thicker than efferent arteriole, it is because the blood has to enter in a very high force in order to get filter. So blood will enter from here, it will go here and it will get filtered here. Now this part is very porous, so the liquid is going to, after the liquid has been filtered here, the filtrate which is produced, the liquid particle, it is going to come through this porous areas and it is going to enter into the PCT. So here the first step of filtration has taken place. Now it is flowing through the PCT down to the loop of Finlay. Again in PCT, the second step of reabsorption is taken place. Here in loop of Finlay also, few important minerals or salt or water has been reabsorbed. Again this liquid is going to pass into the DCT. So here again further reabsorption of excess of water is going to take place. Further, by the time the liquid has reached in this part, here the complete urine has been formed with the excretory products like urea, certain minerals, salt and excess of water. Finally, the last process of secretion takes place. That means this liquid is going to flow down through this collecting duct. This is the collecting duct. So this is how the flow of and the formation of urine takes place. Now, what happens after the urine passed from the collecting duct? So after the urine has passed out from the collecting duct, if you could see, I am drawing the picture for you. This is the collecting duct. Just imagine it to be a collecting duct. And so here, this part is led into, if you remember, we talked about a cavity which is known as renal pelvis. So this part is the renal pelvis. This is the collecting duct. Now from the renal pelvis it will go to the ureter, and from the ureter, it is just a rough diagram, from the ureter to the urinary bladder and down to the outside. So the liquid which has come, the urine, in the first diagram you have shown, it was shown that the urine flow down to the collecting duct. So from the collecting duct this urine will go to the renal pelvis, okay, and from the renal pelvis this is the ureter, it will flow down to the ureter, and then it will come to the urinary bladder. This is urinary bladder, and it will be stored there, and when the person feel like urinating, then it is passed out through the urethra to the out of the body. So this how the entire formation of urine and the expulsion or the process of micturition or urination takes place. I hope you have got an idea.